Hello, I'm Clearbear. I'm with the Indigenous Alliance Movement. I'm an activist and model. And today I want to talk about the identity genocide of Native American people. So the identity genocide, what is it? What is its foundation? The identity genocide took place 500 years ago with the creation of the caste system by the European oppressors, the Spaniards. They created this caste system in order to create a racial hierarchy that is still actually being implemented and used to this very day all across the Americas, where white people are at the top. In Mexico and other parts of Latin America, they call these people criollos. They are at the very top, and black and indigenous people are at the bottom. And then you have the middle ground, which are the mestizo people, someone who is a mix of European and Native American ancestry. They also have terms like castizo, which is someone who is 3/4 European and 1/4 Native American. And they have a bunch of other identity terms that are very racist. And again, essentially what these terms do is they create a hierarchy of respect. So the more white you are, the more you are seen as civilized and acceptable in a white supremacist society. And what we're trying to do in this identity movement is to teach about this, because this is still being implemented to this day. So the foundation that is being used to colonize us continuously, to this day, this is being taught, is Latinidad, that was created in order, again, to strip Native American people of their identity so that they will go under a white filtered identity. Also, mestizaje, that is a more recent continuation of the caste system. It's kind of like think of it like a revamp or a reboot of the whole caste system ideology, but with the guise of mestizaje, which is basically saying that we are a cosmic race. We aren't native or white. We are a complete different people in general. And what this was literally created by a Nazi propagandist named Jose Vasconcelos and his affiliate Mario Gamio. And they are criollos who created this in order to, again, continue the work of colonization and white supremacy, to make sure that one is not connected to their native roots, so that they can continue to take control of our land. Because if you know you're native, if you know you are indigenous, then you know that this is your ancestral homeland. And if you figure out the heritage and you just get to know some indigenous philosophy and thought and history, you know that the universal connector of all our beliefs is that we are one with the land, and our heritage is the land, and we have to take care of it and we have to respect it. And you're going to want to fight for it because it's your heritage to do so. And this is a poison. This idea of blood quantum also is, pivotal in this whole idea of mestizaje, that I am not Indian enough because I have European blood, or I am not Indian enough because I have European or black ancestry. But you are native enough. You are indigenous enough. It is just these ideas that were introduced through colonialism that we don't view ourselves as authentically indigenous, when in reality, the indigenous thought of being native has nothing to do with percentages or numbers. It's just you either see yourself as a Native American and you have the ancestry, which right there makes you valid. All Native philosophy really has that base thought of we are our ancestors. So again, this is still being implemented to this day. This idea of assimilation to a white supremacist norm of identity. Again, all of this is just a white filtration of how we identify ourselves. So to call yourself Latino, Hispanic, mestizo, or even nationalistic terms like Mexican, El Salvadorian, Colombian, all of these come from empires of, not all, but most, like 75%, come from empires of Spain, empires of a European power, England. And these need to be eradicated because these affect how we see ourselves. There's a widespread self-hate all across the Americas of people who are native, who see being native as an insult. It's all across, like, to be native is considered to be like a hillbilly or a redneck or someone who is just stupid. When in fact it's not. It's a beautiful thing to be indigenous. It's a powerful thing to be indigenous, and we need to know how the genocide still continues to this day. So I want to say thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, leave a comment below, and I'll make another video soon. Oh, thank you.